Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. We've got some really exciting things to go over. New Pokemon Pocket Datamines have popped up regarding when we might be seeing the next TCG set added to the mobile game. We have other events announced. We also have Nintendo Switch 2 details to go over. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today. If you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, just a couple of quick updates to go over before we get into the data mines. We have this from Pokemon Cafe Remix. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Cafe Remix delivery focus has been announced. Get Hatchram's pastel balloon outfit from tomorrow, November the 8th, 2024. Of course, this is getting uploaded when this is already out, but you will now be able to get this this outfit for Hatchram in Pokemon at Cafe Mix. So I wanted to quickly go over that. We also have a new Pokemon Go event that's also been announced. We have Pokemon Go here tweeting out saying, trainers, get ready to dig into more Pokemon Go adventures during the simply groundbreaking event from the 15th of November at 10 AM to 17th of November at 8 PM local time, in which Dynamax Drillbur makes its Pokemon Go debut. So there's a bit more information about this here. So simply groundbreaking from Friday the 15th to Sunday the 17th. Event bonus, you get 2 times chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive XL candy from catching Pokemon. We get Drillbur's Dynamax debut, which can also be shiny as well. It's in 1-star max raid battles. And then also for the wild encounters, we have Jigglypuff, Diglett, Alolan Diglett, Rhyhorn, Phanpy, Whismur, Kricketot, Woobat, Drillbur, and Noibat. And then some trainers might even encounter the following, being a shiny Excadrill as well. And then as well as that, field research task rewards. So you get event-themed field research tasks, time research tasks, all that jazz. But that's the Pokemon Go update. That is the event happening on the 15th of November, so next weekend. So that's that. Moving on, let's take a look at the Pokemon Pocket Datamines. So this is taken from Pocket Codes, or Pocket Codex, which basically has like all the information about Pokemon Pocket, have like deck builds, everything like that. But they also have a couple of data mines as well. So this is obviously the Lapras event, which we all know about, is currently live in Pokemon Pocket. But the next event has also been data mined. So we have the Venusaur drop event, and these are the kind of cards that you'll be taking a look at during this event. So it looks like it's the exact same. So instead of Lapras EX, though, like Venusaur's the rare card this time. So we have Venusaur, we have Haunter, we have Jigglypuff, Onix, and then also we have Greninja as well. So these are all new promo cards. I'm assuming it'll be the same thing we have to take on Venusaur deck, so might be worth opening a couple of Charizard packs, trying to get like a Moltres deck sorted or something like that, just so you can easily fly through. Like obviously with the Lapras event, Pikachu decks are really useful. You can just pop it on auto battle and let Pikachu just win every single time, basically, if you're on like the second to last hardest difficulty. At least that's what I've been doing. I just let it just do itself, and then I'm assuming it will be the same for the Venusaur one. So yeah, you want a fire type deck, and then obviously you'll be able to go through that. So that's the first data mine that I wanted to go over. You probably heard about this one. But we do actually have some really interesting information to go over about the next possible Pokemon TCG set, when we're expecting to see it, and then a few other bits and bobs as well. So this is taken from Screen Rant, and it says, Pokemon TCG Pocket Datamine reveals possible future set release dates. So right now, obviously, we have Genetic Apex, which has the Pikachu pack, the Charizard pack, and then the Mewtwo pack. The next set, we're probably expecting to see like some Johto Pokemon, maybe some Hoenn Pokemon, something like that. But it says, a data mine of Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket's recent update has revealed a potential schedule for future releases. So the data miner, Sangtanglia, probably got that wrong, I do apologize if I did, who has previously worked on data mines for mobile games like Marvel Snap, found code in a recent update for Pokemon TCG Pocket that indicates the timing of 2 future sets. So the first set, coded as A1A, has a suggested release date of December the 16th, 2024. And then the second set, coded A2, has a suggested release date of January the 29th, 2025. So keep in mind that this information comes from data mines and is not necessarily final or completely accurate. So this is actually really cool though, if this is all true, which again, it's likely to be true because it's data mines. It's not just like a rumor that people have found on like 4chan or anything like that. It's actually taken from the game's code. So it says the 16th of December, which is a, what day is that? That is a Monday, and then the 25th, no, the 29th, I'm assuming is also a Monday. That's actually a Wednesday, so that'd be Monday the 16th of December, and then whatever I just said there, Wednesday the 29th of January 2025, are the next 2 TCG sets. There's not a massive difference between December 16 and January. Like, we might be just getting like subsets, so maybe there's like a 60 card set or something like that, and maybe that's what they're releasing, which would be kind of cool because it would allow them to just keep releasing cards, and then we could obviously just have like new metas, stuff like that, because I think there'll be balance patches to this game. I just don't think there'll be a ton. I think they'll just release new cards that will then be like the new meta, or that will be good against the current meta or something like that. That's what I personally think is going to happen. And then per the Reddit post from Arthur Mork, A1A likely refers to some kind of mini set, while A2 refers to a full set release similar in scope to Genetic Apex, which contains 226 cards. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So the A1, because obviously it's not a massive release date difference between A1 and A2. So yeah, the A1 being a mini set could be like, I don't know, like maybe a dark set or something like that, because we don't really have a ton of decent dark type Pokemon that's like good against Mewtwo at the moment. So maybe we get something that like that, and that's like a subset or something, and then obviously A2 would be the next kind of big release like Genetic Apex. Then goes on to say, assuming the data mine information is accurate and remains true, Pokemon TCG Pocket's release schedule seems to aim for quarterly releases of a new main card set, with a mini set released 6 weeks after a main set comes out. So the Pokemon Trading Card Game's international release schedule typically lines up to 1 set per quarter, with the occasional special set coming out 1 to 2 times per year. So this is the actual data mines. This is taken from the Discord that obviously all this data mine stuff's happening. So yeah, professional data miner Sanctanglia finds data suggesting a mini set launching December the 16th and the second full set launching on the 29th of January. So as part of the game data, the game users, so obviously someone said, where did you get this info? So yeah, it's part of the game data. And then wait, so second set is 29th or ends 29th? So the second set starts on the 29th and the mini set launches on the 16th of December, according to these data entries, which again, could still be changed, but it's unlikely. Usually when something gets data mined, it's going to be happening. Like that's what usually the case is. And then what will Pokemon TCG Pocket's future releases look like? So the release schedule for Pokemon TCG Pocket was one of the biggest questions heading into the full launch of the game. Many digital card games like Marvel Snap have monthly content releases, although some see that schedule as too aggressive for casual players. A 3-month window would provide a bit more time for collectors to focus on completing sets, while the mini set might keep the game from growing stagnant, especially if it focuses on new cards instead of variants. Keep in mind that Pokemon TCG Pocket is a free-to-play game, with players able to open 2 to 3 packs per day for free. Players can purchase additional packs through in-game currency. The Genetic Apex set contains 3 variants of packs, with card packs containing different cards from the full set. There are some other ways to get cards, such as Wonder Pick, Function, and yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the 2 dates to I guess mark down in your diaries. We don't know what's going to be in these sets. Like I say, it could be Johto, it could be more variants of like Kanto Pokemon cards or something like that. Maybe more EXs. The subset, like I say, I think will be just like 50 to 60 cards, and that'll be that. And then obviously the big set after that in January is going to be that's going to be the big new set. I mean, maybe that one in January is Johto. And then maybe the subset. I could see that. I could see like a big set for each generation. So we've obviously had Kanto now. Then we move on to Johto. Then we move on to Hoenn. And if it's every like quarter, then yeah, we'll get like what 4 big sets a year or something like that, with mini sets in between for that kind of big set as well. So you'll get like a big set and a mini set of Kanto, a big set and a mini set of Johto, etc. So we'll also have obviously all the events happening in the same time as well, like, you know, the Wonder Pick events and the solo battle events and the PB battle events. And so this game is going to get updated very, very often, in my opinion. There's always something that looks like it's coming out. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. Apparently this is happening around November-ish time as well. So the event runs November the 29th until the 13th of December, and also has 4 difficulty levels. It also rewards promo packs, this one being promo pack A Series Volume 2. So yeah, Venusaur is the 29th of November, and then obviously in December we'll get the mini set. So there's something to look forward to constantly in this game. So yeah, very, very happy about that. But that's all the big Pokemon Pocket data mines. We also have this actually to go over as well, my bad. So this is just a tiny bit more information about where we're going to see these cards. So this was posted on Makio and J Roses. So here's a sneak peek at upcoming events on TCG Pocket. So obviously the Mewtwo promo, which is this card here that everybody wants to grab. A new Mewtwo promo card will be available for players with the Premium Pass. So that's probably going to be after this Premium Pass is finished. That one's going to be the next one. And then Venusaur drop event, so a solo battle event focusing on Venusaur EX and Grass Dex is on the way. I don't actually think it is a Venusaur EX. No, it's just a regular Venusaur card, so that's obviously wrong. But get ready for a new promo pack, a series volume 2 featuring 5 cards, including a stunning AR of Venusaur. And then it says Wonder Pick event. Oh no, they were talking about the deck is going to have Venusaur EX. Never mind, my bad. So that's that. And it says the next event will spotlight Bulbasaur and Magnemite. So this is the next Wonder Pick event. So obviously right now we've got Meowth and Chansey. The next one is going to have Bulbasaur and Magnemite. So obviously that's kind of cool. An old OG, a couple of OG cards there as well, which is always nice to see. And then these events haven't been officially announced, so details may change. They're expected to run for 1 to 2 weeks each and should launch by year's end after the current events wrap up. So that is all of the Pocket stuff. A lot of things to look forward to. Next TCG sets, next events, all that jazz, all been data mined, should all be true. Yeah, looking forward to where this game's going, man, 100%. And then next up we have another Nintendo Switch 2 update to go over as well. Regarding what the president has said. It's just a little bit more information from the shareholder meeting. So we've got Go Nintendo tweet here, tweeting out saying this post has been updated with a statement from Nintendo's president further explaining why the Nintendo Switch's successor will be backwards compatible with the Switch. So this is the this is kind of what we originally went over, you know, where we've got the confirmation of the backwards compatibility and Switch Online for the Switch successor. We've already spoken about that. But if you weren't aware, basically the Switch 2 is going to be able to play the Switch 1 games, and Nintendo Switch Online is also going to be on the Switch 2. We've also had an update to it as well. So update, Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa expanded a bit on why Nintendo made the decision to make the Switch successor backwards compatible. I mean, at the end of the day, it's got to be money, but I'm assuming that's the main reason, but obviously they've got another reason as well. You can see his comments on the matter via the Nintendo Investor Q&A below. So in today's presentation, you stated, so this was one of the questions from an investor saying, you stated that Nintendo Switch software will be playable and Nintendo Switch Online will continue to be available on the successor to the Nintendo Switch. Wouldn't this weaken the motivation for current Nintendo Switch players to purchase the new hardware at launch? I would like to know how you will convey the unique appeal of the successor system to consumers going forward. And then Shintaro Furukawa, who's obviously a member of the board, yada yada. We explained that Nintendo Switch software will also be playable on the successor to Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is being played by many consumers, and we decided that the best direction to take would be for consumers to be able to play their already purchased Nintendo Switch software on the Nintendo Switch successor to the Nintendo Switch. With this, consumers can choose to continue to enjoy the games they have already purchased, as well as select additional titles they want to play from among the robust lineup of titles released for the Nintendo Switch. I was really hoping they would have commented on whether the games would have been locked and stuff, or whether they were going to run better on the Switch 2. I was really hoping that question came up, because right now, obviously, we have Scarlet and Violet, let's say, on the Nintendo Switch, which doesn't run great, you know, a lot of lag, a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches. We want to know if that will run the same on the Switch 2, because it will be locked, or if it's unlocked, like if it's not capped and the frame rate will improve and everything like that, will the game run better? Like, that's what a lot of people want to say. And it's not just with Scarlet and Violet as well, it's with a lot of other games, and even ZA, for example, as well. Like ZA, the leaker that's played it has said that you know, it's in a very buggy state at the moment. We don't know if that's because it's an early build or if the game is just generally going to be buggy on the Nintendo Switch. You know, if it wasn't capped, that means that that's going to run really well on the Nintendo Switch too. So that was something that I really hope they'd obviously get into, but it doesn't look like that's the situation. It says further information about the successor to the Nintendo Switch, including its compatibility with Nintendo Switch, will be announced at a later date. We will continue to use various ways to convey the appeal of the successor to the Nintendo Switch, like we have always done as a company that provides integrated hardware, software, entertainment. So, just a bit more of an update regarding the Switch 2 and why they went it. So basically they did it because people have already bought like loads of Switch stuff, so they want people to be able to play that on the Switch 2, which, you know, it makes sense. Again, whether they make enhanced versions of the Nintendo Switch titles like Scarlet and Violet, for example, who knows? Maybe, you know, that's what they did for the PlayStation 5, it's what they did for the Series X, so maybe they do that for the Switch 2 as well. But if it just runs alright on the Switch 2, then I don't think you'd really need to go out of your way and buy an enhanced version. But that's just my kind of 2 cents on that situation at the end of the day. But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider to leave a like. Let's try and hit 500. It does really help out. Obviously, let me know your thoughts on the Switch 2 stuff. Are you going to be picking up the Switch successor straight away, or are you going to be waiting for a bit, seeing if you know, better versions of it come out or whatever? And then also, what are your thoughts on all the Pokemon Pocket stuff will be? What do you think the event's going to be, should I say, in regards to the mini set and also the big set? Do you think it's going to be Johto, or do you think we're just going to have like a ton of Kanto stuff before we move on to the next set? Like, it could be a new generation every year, for example. Like, who knows? But let me know your thoughts on that. Pokemon Go stuff, and then also the Pokemon Cafe mix stuff as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like I say, if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.